channel. We got the second video where the second taco has just been released, and it's an odd one with Kelsey Plum because I've heard there's rumors going out that she may be out today due to some illness. So I'm not sure what PrizePicks is doing here with the taco, if it's gonna be a DNP or what. But I just want to make you guys aware of that. Make sure you guys do your due diligence and research if she's gonna play or closer to game time. Take the taco. But I'm gonna give you 5 props for WNBA, and I'm gonna give you 6 for Summer League. So obviously the taco, you're gonna take it over. Hopefully she does play. I mean, she had a monster game last game. She had like 40 points in a game. This is her PRA at 23.5, so it's a big discount. So obviously the tacos, always take the discount. Take the more. Remember, it's $25 max entry. So the 5 NBA I want to give you, it's gonna be, I gave you guys 5 props earlier with the earlier video, but I'm gonna give you guys WNBA but first half props that I like that I'm also gonna take. And my first one, it's gonna be a bounce back candidate. It's gonna be in fantasy, it's gonna be Sophie Cunningham, and she's at 8.0 fantasy score. Average is 8.4. She's been in a slump, but I have her. She has to bounce back. I mean, she's a good player, so I have her bouncing back against the Las Vegas Aces. You're gonna need her to step up her game. I mean, last game against the Sparks, she had 15. So if you see her trending up, I mean 8. I mean, it's very doable. I mean, this is a low prop for even for her. So I have her going over. And my next one for fantasy is going to be Moriah Jefferson at 12.5. She's been trending up, has hit 4 of the 5. She's a good player, good role player. They're going to need her against the Aces. I have her going over as well. And then you can also look at Brittany Sykes fantasy. But there's another prop that I like of her that I'm going to take. But you can obviously, she's been smashing this past 5 games. You can look at her fantasy score, but I actually like for her, I actually like her PRA better for Brittany Sykes at 12.5. I know there's that red one, everybody likes that green, everybody takes the trend, but I always like to fade the public because she can either regress. So at 12.5, this is, even if she regresses, this is still doable. I have her over at 12.5. You can also look into her fantasy if you want to follow the public with that green. But I have her going over. And then my next one for PRA is Ezzie McBeggar at 12.5. Average is 13.4. Has hit this 4 of the 5. But this game's gonna start in a half an hour, so I'm not sure if this video is gonna get out in time. But if it doesn't make it out in time, to substitute Brittany Sykes, you can take Aja Wilson going over for her PRA, or you can look into her fantasy as well. But if you guys do get in time, take Brittany Sykes either in fantasy or PRA. And then my next one, it's gonna be points prop, and I have, where is she? Chelsea Gray at 8 points. She's got good push equity. She hit 4 of the past 5. Average is 9 and 10, usually in the first half. So I got her going over as well. So those are my WNBA first half props. If you see my earlier video, I got full game props. But if you guys want to take WNBA first half, these are the ones I like. Obviously, take the Taco Parrot, Sophie Cunningham more for fantasy, Moriah Jefferson over fantasy, Sykes PRA and her fantasy is really good, and Chelsea Gray over points. So those are my 5 for WNBA. Now I'm going to give you 6 good ones for Summer League. NBA Summer League. And they're all going to be points props. Offense is a big thing in Summer League as everybody's getting their shoot around. They're trying to shoot. Not much defense. It's more like an all-star game. Not much defense is being played. But yeah, it's more competitive than an all-star game, obviously. It's people trying to win spots and roster spots and starting positions. But usually in Summer League, I like to take points props because players like to go off, especially role players that are trying to make it. So I'm going to target those 6. And my first one I'm going to go with is Cam Whitmore, which obviously is about to start in 3 minutes, so we're going to have to find a substitute for that one. me find you guys the other 5. I might have to just give you 5 since one of the games is about to start. Let's see. Let's go down my list. Let's go with Shaden Sharp at 22.5. Got him going over against Charlotte. My next one, Malaki Branham. I have him bounce back. Last game he did have a stinker, surprisingly, but I do have him bouncing back. So I have him going over 18.5 points. My next one is Johnny Davis at 16.5. I have him going over as well. My next one, where is he? Dyson Daniels. Dyson Daniels did me, I think last time he didn't have a good game. I think some of my props have been taken down. Let's see if I can find them quick. Took Sharp. Yes, they took off Marin off the board. That was my other prop. Let's see if the other one's still there. They also took out Margin. Man, Price Picks is really fast on these. Check one more. Michael DeVoe is actually still on the board, which is good. 16.5 hasn't been bumped yet. So I have him going over on points as well. More. So I had 6 for you, but 2 of those props has been taken down. Marjon and DeVoe, they took those down. Well, actually, DeVoe, I just took them. So Shaden Sharp over points. Malaki Branham over points. I have him as a bounce back. He did have a stinker last game. Johnny Davis over points. Michael DeVoe over points. Let me take a quick look at my list to see if I can at least find you one more. Some of the projections have been removed since you selected your selections. And there you go. Price Picks literally just took one off of me as I'm making this video. Unbelievable. Okay, let's see. So we got 3 here. Who did they take off? DeVoe. Okay. Let's see. See what rebounds, assists. No, these have been bumped. This was at 6 earlier. Assists. This was at 5.5. This was at 5.0. Let's see what on my list I had. Price Picks is really quick at changing their lines. Let's see if Trey Man's still here. I believe that game already started. Yes, it did. That game already started. Do I have Dyson Daniels? Dyson Daniels, I do have him 18.0. I took this line at 19.5. I took less points about maybe a couple hours ago. It's at 18.0 now. It's 1.5 points off, going less. So now you just have to fade the prop. Shaden Sharp is still the same. Let's see if Johnny Davis is still on the board. Hopefully he's still on the board. Yes, I already took them, obviously. I'm just comparing the earlier picks I had. Brooks, Armani Brooks is already off the board. All right, these are the 3 I'm confident. I'm not gonna give you other props just to put props up. I mean, these are the 3 that are good value that I'm more confident in. Shaden Sharp over points, Malaki Branham over points, Johnny Davis over points. Mix and match with the WNBA games, or watch my earlier video and mix and match with the MLB props, which I'm more confident in, and the earlier full game WNBA props. Good luck. Make sure you keep aware of the taco, what I mentioned earlier in the video. We don't know if she's gonna play or not. She might be a DNP. Good luck. Mix and match. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate you guys for tuning in for my video. I have another one later on tonight for KBO. Good luck.